Members of democracies rely on the media to investigate and report accurate information about those running for public office. All forms of the media are great tools of communications and necessary today, but valuable only if those receiving money for doing that job do the job honestly. When the media deliberately leaves any stone unturned, it insults democracy and cripples the voter's ability to make an educated and personal decision about the candidate who is asking them to select him or her to represent them. Each vote is a personal choice every voter must make, and therefore every voter needs all the pertinent information about each candidate before they can make an informed democratic choice. Hiding any character-building truth, which is caused by an outside force, robs democratic citizens and democracy of the right for it and them to clearly and honestly choose who will have the privilege of driving their next government. There can be thousands of reasons why a member of the media chooses not to do their job, and most of them are personal. Maybe it's fear of their boss's political standpoint, or they are not feeling up to par. And maybe they did not prepare for the interview properly and are scrambling for something that will make them look good. Or they do not want to lose their job by overriding the media's stance on issues and stepping into conversations that hint at their own concept of what is right. Because there are thousands of reasons why media members may not do what is expected of them, means that there are millions and millions and millions of reasons, and each one is you, why we need a safety valve so that the average member of society can be heard and, in hearing, overrule any of the accepted but inappropriate acts of disrespecting the people by media or government acts that are not protecting democracy. Choosing President Bush, Mr. Kerry, and Tim Russert to demonstrate this flaw within our democratic system was not because they were the only ones ever guilty of this offense, but rather because it is such a well-documented example. It clearly shows how a factor about a candidate can be laughed off as non-important, when in fact it is extremely important to a great majority of the society trying to decide who they want representing them by the society that will pay the bills. Many people within a country do not belong to secret societies and don't trust them. Many of those who do belong to a secret society do not trust the society to which the candidate is a member. Which secret society would you want influencing your country? Skull and Bones, the Masons, Knights of Columbus, Mafia? Do you not think that if a candidate is a member of one of these societies, or could be influenced by a secret society, that it should be considered unimportant how much that society has influence over the candidate? Documentaries state that the Mafia helped elect President Kennedy and were instrumental in some of the now defunct Cuban actions. But that just makes a stronger argument for the need of a safety valve for the common people. When those who elect can be and are often influenced by outside forces, then the people themselves must have a tool which can help them re-level the playing field once that unwelcomed force's influence is discovered. The Barnes theory of voting and its value vote ballots have the ability to redirect the thinking of those who profess that it is their job to protect us and that they are there to intercede for us. I speak of both the media and the elected personnel. We must not leave that which we cannot choose, the right to be governed or to not be governed. We cannot leave it to the discretion of professionals who can and have often failed in their duty of fighting for our rights, of fighting to establish open book politics. If we must be governed, and logic says that we must, let us make sure that we are not forced to wear blindfolds when it comes to trusting and choosing those who state they will be our servants if we elect them, or those who are expected to expose the good and the bad that the servants may do once elected. They need us, we need them, but we must not let a democracy of the people, by the people, and for the people be operated by a society that has allowed those in control, the media, big business, and government, to force the of and by and for people to wear blindfolds. It is everyone's democracy. Demand your country adopts and uses the Barnes theory of voting with the voter-empowering value vote ballot. Make tomorrow your chosen future. Make tomorrow the future you want for your children. Thank you. Bill Barnes, developer of the Barnes theory of voting and designer of the value vote ballot. Have yourselves a great day.